All right, former Louisville player and coach David Padgett joins us to discuss the game between Bellarmine and the U of L alums in the basketball tournament Saturday at 1 p.m. in Freedom Hall. David's going to call the game nationally on Fox Sports and WDRB. Welcome, David.
Thank you. Good to be back.
Good to have you here. It's the middle of July. It's not basketball season, but they've already sold out the lower bowl of Freedom Hall and might have a record TBT crowd. What does that say about this city and this event?
Well, we all know there's one thing this city and this state can't get enough of, and that's basketball. I think tomorrow has a very good chance to break the crowd, not only because Louisville's amped up their roster from last year, but because they're playing Bellarmine. I think it's fantastic. Bellarmine has put a team in, a lot of former players from that 2012 national championship team. So it should be a great game. I'm excited about it. I mean, middle of July, not a lot going on sports-wise. Why not throw out some former stars here? And, you got 5 guys now that I think about it on the Louisville team that were involved in the 2013 championship. You've got Russ, Peyton, Montrez, and Shane are playing, and you've got Luke over there on the sideline. So what else is there to do? What better to do on Saturday at 1 o'clock?
And they seem to really love playing in Freedom Hall. Those guys all played in the M Center, but going back to Freedom Hall, they say they feel the history.
Well, and it's funny, last night we had a Zoom call getting ready for the game on Saturday, and there's so many storylines. I mean, you think about Louisville playing in Freedom Hall for over 50 years. Bellarmine now playing there. A former Bellarmine player, Chris Dow, is on the Louisville team. There's just so many storylines. I played there for 4 years, so selfishly I'm excited about it. But it's going to be an unbelievable environment. There's a big reason why TBT made a huge push coming into the summer to get the Louisville team back and have another huge, great crowd tomorrow. So I think it's going to be a great day. I'm really looking forward to the call.
One thing about the TBT that's different is the clock does not end the game. The score does. The first time that play stops, in the last 4 minutes, they just add 8 points to the score of the team that's ahead, and that becomes the target winning score. It's called the Elam ending. Do you like that?
I think it's awesome. I think it takes away the tactics of holding the ball, stalling, fouling every time down on purpose to try to get the ball back. That's one thing that they did change over the years was if it's a non-shooting foul, the team that got fouled gets 1 free throw, but they retain possession of the ball. So you can't just come down and foul every time hoping they miss, try to get possession back over. So I think it's fantastic. It makes for some exciting end of games. If there's a situation where it's a 15-point game, who's to say the team that's down 15 doesn't get hot all of a sudden and go on a huge run? So
it gives Russ Smith a chance to be a hero.
They should call it the Russ-diculous ending is what they may change it to. There's no doubt about that.
Speaking of Russ, all right, Louisville's added Montrez Harrell, Chris Jones, David Johnson to a team with Russ Smith, Peyton Siva, Shinano Anawaku. Can this team actually make a run and win 6 games for the $1 million prize?
So I had a chance to go over and watch them on Tuesday at the arena downtown. I was very surprised at how good they looked. I thought Shinano looked great. David Johnson, who was only here for a couple of years, has been going up and down in the G League with the Raptors organization, looked really, really good. I mean, really, really good. Great shape, was shooting the ball well. Chris Jones, who I hadn't seen since last summer when I think he put 25 up against the Louisville team, is now on our team. He looked really good. Peyton, being old man Peyton that he is, he's going to kill me for saying that. But
tell him you said
I thought he looked like he was in pretty good shape. Montrez is coming back from the injury. He's trying to work his way back. But they've got a lot of bodies and a lot of talent. I mean, Russ is Russ, as we all know, so he could get hot at any minute. But I think they've got the talent to make a run. There's no question. I think as long as they can stay out of foul trouble, Montrez and Shinano especially can stay out of foul trouble. They've got some guys off the bench, Nick Mayo, Omar Pruitt, who's a local guy that played at William & Mary. So they've got the talent. Now, there's some other really good teams out there. The Marshall team is really good. Kentucky's team obviously has a chance to be really good. So it won't be easy, and it definitely won't be easy tomorrow with Bellarmine's team. They've got some guys that haven't played for a few years per se professionally, but some very talented guys who –
Braden Hobbs is a good player.
And they're familiar with their system. That's the thing I noticed in watching last year and preparing for this year is – a lot of these teams do a lot of what they did in college. There's a lot of familiarity with their systems, and Bellarmine's system, as we all know, is as hard to guard as anybody. So if those guys are knocking down threes, it won't be easy for Louisville, that's for sure.
All right, it's tomorrow at 1 o'clock in Freedom Hall, Bellarmine against Louisville on WDRB. David Padgett will be on the call. Make sure you join us. Thanks for watching.